Welcome to To Be Human podcast, episode 56 on friendship. So today I wanted to talk about, friendship, making friends, as the ups and downs of, friendship stuff. Because there can be a lot of different types of friends, not just, friends and, best friends, but, sometimes you have, true friends or, casual friends. Like, there's a lot of different, categories of friends. It's not just, binary, where it's either friends or, having a best friend, but you can sort of have multiple best friends, at least that's how I, see it. But, yeah. But obviously, there's, those, best friends. Like, I think my best friend probably be Sky. Then there's, important friends. Like, you know, I feel like Kim would fall into, you know, that category despite, and my frustrations of late towards Kim. She's, a very important friend. Uh, it's true friends, friends that a true friend that always got your back no matter what. Uh, like, no matter the situation. That category for me currently, I feel like it's potentially, I think maybe Sky could fill it, but we are in, two different, countries. It's a bit more, challenging to be, actively together. So I feel like a true friend would inevitably have to be someone that's, present in your life. Someone that can actually, be physically there if need be, if the occasion arises. So I think Sky, unfortunately just misses the true friend category as, how I see, the true friend category. But yeah, there's just, also regular friends, friends, you see, commonly, but not all the time. And then there's, casual sort of friends, probably more like, work friends, where they're not, you know, fully your friends, but, you hang out and whatever, like, casual sort of friends. But yeah, there's a lot of different types of friendships. So, and, friends are cool to have because, it gives us, connection, friends are cool. But, they can also be down to, having friends because when you become, you know, reliant on, friendship for something like it can, have its, downs, like how I feel currently at the moment with Kim, like, like, I'm just, frustrated, that I can't do, my thing because it's sort of dependent on Kim's thing, because as long as the living darkness is within Stuart's, dependence rather than being independent. I guess at some point, like, I will, want it to be independent if it takes too long and not dependent, but, I'm trying to be patient, but, being almost, in the next year I'll come up to, 4 years since the death of the original Rogers. Like, I'm, losing, that patience slowly. Sometimes, I guess, more rapidly. Especially when, the more I think about it, the more it's like, I really need this to happen now. I do not have the luxury of time forever. Like, I won't have that luxury forever. So, yeah, it's important if it happens, but yeah. I guess it's, natural that, friendships will go through, highs and lows. But usually it gets sorted out. And anyway, it's only me that's really, has the problem right now. That's why I'm, trying to be, calm and, patient, because for Kim it doesn't matter, like, Kim's world, isn't the same as, my world with, Michael, like, so it's really just a me problem, like, given how I operate things. Just, it's unfortunate that it is the living darkness that is within Stuart. It's the living darkness is definitely kind of my thing, like, at this point, like, it never seemed like, Tim ever, had that, same, interest in its, being a reoccurring villain, like, literally its reaction, I guess, sort of, at the time, pays for itself or whatever, like, Stuart wasn't really too worried, and, even though that's, just Kim and, character, it's still, Kim still hasn't, actively gone for the living darkness, and even at the time, making it, you know, even in character, it's like, I'm not sure if this is what you say it is, and I was very persistent because, it's a thing in my story, like, so I was very persistent, to be like, that this isn't just like a one-off thing. This is, Michael's, grand nemesis. So I won, but in the long run, me winning is now caused me to be in the position I am. So I guess I technically I only have myself to blame, but I couldn't just ignore it, like, because it's exactly a living darkness is exactly you know what I had already set up and created. Like, if I didn't go with it, it just diminished the importance for the living darkness. And Michael and I didn't want that at the time, and I still don't want that. So it stays as it's. Just now I have to consider the possibility of things might need to change. And the sooner the better. Just once they change some of the things, there's really no going back. So most likely, so it's like parts of the past are gonna be ripped out of me, which I already miss Rogers enough, the original Rogers, having to lose another piece because of the current going on of the story would suck. But yeah. Anyway, it sucks. But anyway, back to friendship. On a side, I guess, rant and ramble again. Definitely, passionate. That goes well. But yeah, friendships can have ups and downs, and lots of different types of friends. You could have many friends or only just a few friends. Everyone's different, so friendships will be different, for everyone. So yeah, have friends the way you want to have friends, and yeah, like, yeah. And hopefully, if you're searching for, friends, like, I kind of want that at the moment, like, hopefully it goes well, as it's hard to form, friendships. So, yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully, you can form friendships and, keep friendships. But, some friends are, short time friends, and some are, lifelong friends, That's, the different types, for length wise of, friends, some are just short time friends, sometimes you know them for a few years, then you eventually, fade away, and some are lifelong, there's many different types of friendship, but yeah, yeah, different types of friends, different lengths, different, amounts of friends you want to have, you know, friendship just like anything in life is, complicated, and, a lot can go on. But, yeah. But I think I'll conclude, you know, before I, ramble again, about things, with, me venting, I guess, my frustrations, because, I'm passionate about the things that I do, so I want it to go smoothly, so at the moment where, some things are dependent, even if it's just, technically one small thing, it's not one small thing to me, because, still in, all that, Rogers, all that stuff, matters to me, so I care. So I just want to move smoothly, and hopefully I'm, not too, selfish in that, but, at this point, Michael's world is its own world, far, separated from us, Stuart's. So I don't think it's, wrong to, have at least a few things, since, it's kind of my own world. And, my own ideas and my own, weird random stories. So, yeah. It's, uh, you know, time will show, I guess, the results of where things go. But anyway, hope friendships, whatever friendships, go well for you all out there. But I think I'll end the podcast because I did ramble, even though I said I didn't want to ramble, but I did ramble a little bit more. But anyway, I think that'll do it for this To Be Human podcast. So yeah, until next time, peace, thank you, and goodbye.